Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video and my first video of 2024. It's been a while, and the reason why I haven't uploaded in a hot minute is because honestly I got pretty sick to start off the year. I was hoping to start rolling out a lot more content, but unfortunately, shit hits the fan. And as you probably can hear it in my voice, you're probably gonna hear it in the portion later on in this video. um I'm still recovering, but I'm gonna say I'm pretty close to 100%. So I definitely want to get the ball rolling and making videos again, especially because I'm on break from school until like the 25th, so I still got hella time to start making some more content here. But I have a lot of ideas. I'm definitely ready to start getting that ball rolling. But of course, what better way to start off the year than with some Puro? And not just anything. We'll be talking about Wrestle Kingdom 18 and my thoughts on that show. And in between, especially some of the later matches, I do have some recordings that I did earlier when I was watching the show that have my reaction on it. I'm probably gonna put them at the end of the segment, or I guess I'll see when I'm editing it. What the fuck? I guess I'll see when I'm putting this all together how I was fucking just marking out for everything, because this show was absolutely fucking fantastic. Alright, so to kick things off, we have the usual annual King of Pro Wrestling, Rambo. And what can you say about it, right? It's the same shit. It was fine. It did its job. But it was cool to see guys like Fujita Hayato come out. And of course seeing and to see Takashi Iizuka out there. Big ol' funny fucking Iron Finger Man, Claw Man. There were some pretty good spots though that I found kind of funny, especially with the interlocking storyline between Sho and Yo, the forever rivals, right? So that was pretty fun to see. But besides that, yeah, it was decent. It did its job. Alright, so to kick off the night, we had Catch 22, which was consisting of Perk TJP and Francesco Akira defeating the Bullet Club War Dogs and Clark Connors and Drilla Maloney. This opening was pretty much everything you could have wanted in an opening match. It was fast paced, it had cool spots, and both teams are really, really good. I enjoyed their work in the Best Super Juniors. That's what really made me fall in love with both of these groups. War Dogs are based. Catch 22 have their moments. They're guys you could definitely trust to have a good match in pretty much any situation. Like with the Rambo, does the job. And hey, yeah, it was a pretty good match overall. After that, we had some real graps take place. Absolute pure wrestling in its finest form, as we had new Mr. President Hiroshi Tanahashi book himself to defeat Zack Sabre Jr. in under 9 minutes to win the TV title. I mean, Tanahashi already deserves your respect. He deserves the world's respect. He's one of the best wrestlers, not only in Japan but worldwide, right? The fact that he pulled something like this just puts him up there with some of the all-time greats. Like, I'm talking Giant Baba. All right, this right here was real graps, and I want to thank you, Mr. President, for for showing the world exactly what that means. In the third match of the night, we had a singles match as Yuya Uemura defeated Yota Tsuji in an absolute banger. But shockingly enough, as great as this match was, it wasn't the best match of the night, and it would get topped over and over again as the night would progress. But man, these two are the future of the company. Yuya Uemura and Yota Tsuji, these two know how to put on a show. Yota Tsuji, of course, proven himself time and time again throughout this year, ever since coming back. And Yuya Uemura, pretty fresh back into the scene, back into the New Japan lore. So this opportunity and having the spotlight on him definitely brought the best out of him. And I hope both these guys go far, and I hope both these guys have such a successful career here in New Japan. And definitely, as you could tell, that the higher ups see something in both these guys, and if you don't, well, honestly, you're just fucking stupid. In the fourth match of the night, we had House of Torture consisting of Evil and Ren Narita, with of course Dig Togo Sho, Yoshinobu Kanemaru, Yujiro Takahashi, as they defeated Kaito Kiyomiya and Shota Umino with Ryohei Oiwa. And my opinion on this match is honestly, I'm going to put it bluntly, right?
It was a fucking dog shit, man. This shit was fucking terrible, bro. Why would I actually put the effort to watch and let alone review a fucking House of Torture match, bro? Fucking end my life with this bullshit.
For the Never Openweight Championship, we saw Tama Tonga defeat Shingo Takagi in a classic. Shingo Takagi with the Never Openweight title is such a blessing. Like, those two go together so well, and you can never go wrong with that pairing. But Tama Tonga went out there, he fucking stole the show with this performance. Both these guys went out there, absolutely killed it. I definitely recommend seeking this one out, and I will be recommending a few later on. But this is definitely one of the first matches I would say on this card. Go out of your way to watch because these two were fucking awesome. And Takagi at Wrestle Kingdom, he always goes out there, absolutely kills it, man. He's one of the best out there. After that, we had the Gorillas of Destiny, El Phantasmo and Hikuleo, taking on Bishamon, Hiroki Goto, and Yoshihashi for the IWGP Tag Titles and the NJPW Strong Openweight Tag Titles. This match was honestly very underwhelming, and that kind of sucks with the talent they have in this ring. Bishamon are fantastic, and the Girls of Destiny, El Phantasmo is extremely underrated, but Hikuleo, he's definitely a guy on that roster, I can tell you that much, but I don't know if it was the time constraint or like just the chemistry these guys had, because some nights you just have an off day, but like it was honestly pretty underwhelming. And I wish it had more time to kind of develop and maybe get into another gear, but who's to say, right? So after that, we have the IWGP Junior Heavyweight titles. El Desperado defeated Hiromu Takahashi. Hiromu is a guy you can trust to put on a great match with pretty much anyone, despite how overbooked he is, right? And how many times he gets the title. But when he goes out there, puts on a great show. El Desperado, of course, one of the best on the roster too. And not only his work in New Japan, but outside of New Japan, one of the best out there, right? So you can't really go wrong with this matchup. These two had a great match. And Despy winning the title, base choice, good booking decision. After this, we had one of the match of the night contenders as we saw the IWGP Global Heavyweight title on the line as David Finlay would defeat Jon Moxley and Will Ospreay in a triple threat match. An absolute fucking banger. I wasn't really a David Finlay guy before this because I honestly thought his heel turn was. I didn't take him seriously as a heel when they originally started up the War Dogs faction. Honestly, I thought that he was sucking out the life of pretty much everything he was doing, but a performance like this against these two guys, obviously Jon Moxley, Will Ospreay, they're no slouches, right? These guys are fucking awesome, and to be able to go out there and hang with these two, that says a lot about you as a wrestler and you as a performer. And Dave Finlay, before that heel turn though, he was a really good guy. He had a lot of good matches, a lot of underrated ones too. But it feels like with the heel turn here, like another example could be with Evil, right? With House of Torture. Before, when he was in Lij, like he was out there and he was putting on some absolute heat. But it just seems like when they turn them heel, they limit their moveset and they limit what they're capable of, and then the results, what they're putting out to that product is just some dog shit, right? This is the second one. I would definitely say go out of your way to seek this one out. And now it's time to add a third one to that list as we see Okada defeat Bryan Danielson and maybe what could be considered one of the match of the year contenders already, and when it happened it was barely January 4th. Honestly, I like the triple threat a lot more than this one, but Okada Danielson was the better wrestling match. The story told and the psychology within the match, outstanding. And they were still somehow able to one up their match from Forbidden Door. In our main event, we saw the IWGP Heavyweight title change hands as Tetsuya Naito finally got his roll call in the main event in the Tokyo Dome as he defeated Sonata in a great match. The storytelling here was great. I loved the portions where both of them were just extremely tired and they were just trying to give it their all, but they just couldn't capitalize. They were both just so beaten down, and yet in the end, all it took was that final Destino, and Naito sealed his fate. He sealed that chapter, and he came out a victor. And of course, the portion afterward too, where Evil comes out and he attacks Naito, and Sonata comes out and helps him, and that little portion where Sonata like puts up his finger and he says just this once. And then you see Naito thank him, and Sonata starts crying. That type of storytelling is absolutely unmatched. That's the type of shit I absolutely live for when it comes to wrestling, and I fucking love it. Overall, though, this show was amazing. Of course, it wasn't perfect. They had some bumps in the middle with the God Bishamon match, and of course the House of Torture match. But besides that, every other match you could really say was not only just enjoyable, but good, great, or even fantastic, right? Like, when you watch the show, you're guaranteed quality. Overall, if I had to say, I would give this show an 8.5 out of 10. Of course, I forgot to mention here, we saw the debut of Dolph Ziggler and his New Japan run. I'm going to be real with you, right? That shit is going to be heat. There's so many great matches you can get out of Ziggler. And in this environment where he's going to be off that WWE chain, oh, I'm telling you right now, we're going to have maybe 1, 2, or 3 Match of the Year candidates with just that guy alone. We saw it last year when they brought in Mike Bailey. I feel like the same thing's going to happen with Ziggler if he's in New Japan Cup or if he's in the G1 Climax. I mean, who's to say when Matt Riddle comes in, right? He's set to face Tanahashi. That match might be great. And he might go on a run here too. And if he's in New Japan Cup or in G1, imagine the type of matches these guys could have, right? Who's to say, right? They could have a good one when they come out for maybe Dominion, Sakura Genesis. You have a lot of options here. And I feel like New Japan is slowly starting to rebuild after having their little dark period in the pandemic. And you're definitely seeing it here. The quality was top notch. The wrestlers, the roster, the storylines going out of this show, all fantastic stuff. David Finlay. Wait, what are we doing? Oh!
No way.
Oh! Almost deep Osprey in the head. Oh, Jesus! Whoa! Oh my God! Oh! No, the crowd's pulling.
What did I say? What did I say?
Wait, no! Oh! Paradigm shift! Ah! Here we go. Paradigm shift! Whoa! And it played! Out of nowhere! Wait, what? What? And it played! Ah! Sent to the outside. Shingo! Tope! Oh! Tama. This is it. This is the end. Cutter! Wait, Cutter by Shingo! Wait a minute! Wait!
I knew it.
Bobby Bomber! No, not the spear. Oh! Good counter. Wait, 1, 2. Ah! Oh, reversal. Boom. Boink. Ah! You listen to me! Setting it up! Destino!
Hey!
The crowd is hot for it. They're hot for it.
That's it. 1, 2.
And he's won the title!